Going live. Hello, students. Welcome today. I just got home, so hopefully everything is set up. My mic is on. We should be good to go. Let's check the chat. Carrie says, nice thumbnail. Thank you. And Layla's here, of course. How was your day? My day was okay. As you know, I met Grace today and Carrie today, so it was a good day. Oh, I will. Some things. Technical issues. All right. I see 4 people are joining. If you're here, say hello. Welcome. Let's get started here. Get those English questions in. Just before, I was out for a walk. I was walking for 2 hours for exercise, and I didn't have time to change my shirt. Usually I don't wear a checked shirt. Usually I wear solid colors. Andre, hey man, how's it going? Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm just setting up. Yeah, I really should have came home earlier. If you got questions, guys, let's get started. Fenny, hey Fenny, good to see you here. I'm doing well. I'm happy and healthy as usual, and I hope you are too. All right, I think we're all set up now. Here, I'm gonna move this chat. Layla, I know it's not my affair to meddle in. It's not my business to interfere with your own life. Do these sentences, meddle and interfere are synonyms? Let's just see what the dictionary says about meddle. Let's check meddle. Meddle. Where did you see the word meddle? It's a common word. Yeah. And there's meddle. It's not copying. So meddle, you can see meddle in or meddle with something, to involve yourself in something that you should not really involve you, which means interfere. So meddle and interfere, they're synonyms. So Layla means the same thing. I think I'm going to close my window. I can hear the outside noise, and I don't want to hear the outside traffic noise. I want to focus on your guys' question. All right, let's see who else is here. Samuel, hello, Rob. Tika, hello, sir. It's very interesting. Samuel, very casual. Hello, Rob. And Tika, very formal. Hello, sir. Layla, by the way, your shirt is great. Thank you. It's a very old shirt. Layla, lay off, Beth. I'm just trying to be nice to her. In this case, lay off means stop. Yep. So let's go to the dictionary on lay off. Let's see what Oxford says. Lay off. First line of the Oxford Dictionary. Lay off somebody, something informal used to tell someone to stop doing something. So that's right from the dictionary. Layla, do you go to the barbershop to get a haircut because of coronavirus? Because in my country, all of the barbershops are closed. Do I look like I go to the barbershop? My hair is so long. I haven't been to the barbershop. I'm growing my hair long. Oh, you guys are all right. Let's see. Grace is in the house. Fanny, what should I say if I want to ask you what are you doing before the live stream? What were you doing or what did you do? I think what were you doing before the live stream is best. What were you doing before the live stream? Good question. We want to use doing for a longer action, like I was walking. Okay, so for an hour. What did you do is a short action. So if you want to know what did you do before the live stream, that's right before the live stream. I might say I drank some water, just a quick action. What were you doing before the live stream? Okay, it's more of a longer action of what you were doing before the live stream. And I was walking before the live stream. I took a 2-hour walk. Win. I didn't check the WhatsApp messages yet. It's been a holiday in Korea these days. I'll be sure to check WhatsApp soon. And let's see. Ronaldo, hi, I'm Mohammed. Hello. And Win here, it's raining. It's not raining in Korea. And Fanny, then what should I say if I want to ask you what were you doing all day? You just say, what were you doing all day? If you said, what did you do all day? That's okay too. But I think it's better. What were you doing all day? So what kind of actions were you doing all day? But a native speaker might say, what did you do all day? That's fine. But just add the all day. You don't have to say today. What were you doing all day? Or what did you do all day? I know we're talking about today. Layla, you and her read the same fantasy books. I think it's impossible to say her instead of she. Only in the spoken, I'm right. You and her. Well, are you... I think there should be a comma in there, but it's okay. You and her read the same fantasy books. That can work. Only spoken. No, I think you could write that. And you can say you and her. Honeybell, hello sir. It's my first time here watching from the Philippines. Hello, Honeybell. Are you studying English? I hope you're studying English. And if you have an English questions, let me know. Yes, Mohammed, I see you. Alyssa Marie, welcome back. Is this correct? I don't know. Let's find out. I never use oil paint nor acrylic paint in my artworks. I never use oil paint nor acrylic paint. I think never nor. You're using that correctly. So yeah, I would say that's correct. And hi, I'm Mohammed. Yes, I see you, Mohammed, many times. Tika, it's my habit, sir. I must say, sir. Well, yeah, no problem. You can say, sir. You can call me casual. Whatever makes you comfortable. I'm comfortable either way. And Korea, I will lay off smoking. I will stop smoking. Yes, that can work. Syed, hello. When I think my pronunciation is the same about those words bad, bird, farther, further. Bad, bird. Bird has an R. Bird. Bad, bird. Farther, further. Farther, further. Farther, I think bad bird is a little bit easier, but farther, further, yeah, that's difficult. With farther, further. Yeah, that's a difficult one. I wish I could hear you. So maybe send it in the WhatsApp. Kieran, hello. Welcome. You got any English questions? And Wayne, what is the difference between find out and search? Find out is kind of you should look or search. So find out is more of a casual expression. Find out his name, which kind of search for his name or get the answer. So they're very similar. Find it out here, search here. Yeah, lots of overlap, which means they mean the same thing a lot of the time. Find out and search. And Syed, I have fast today. So, okay. I think you want to say, oh, this marker is terrible. Is that on the board? Actually, I can't see myself right now. I'm only looking at the oh, there we are. So you might use, I'm fasting these days. That means you're not eating in the daytime. So you're fasting. And Kieran, first time on the channel. Everyone's welcome. Okay, Layla. Am I repeating? Yeah, I went back in my comments. Syed, I have fast today. I'm fasting today. First time on the channel. Welcome. Layla, thank you for being my friend. Thank you for being in my life. Being my teacher, that helps me a lot to improve my English skills. Did I use being properly? Well, thank you for being my friend. Perfect. Thank you for being in my life. Perfect. Being my teacher, that helps me a lot to improve my English. Yeah, that can work. I'm going to fix that last one up a little bit. So we might say, we're going to start off with the you. This is more what a native speaker would say. You being my teacher. You being my teacher. You being my teacher helps me a lot to improve my English skills. So I'd add that you. Can you be my friend? Sure, Kieran. And don't disrespect that plug. I'm not going to read your name. Word up, bro. Wow, what a casual. So don't disrespect. I'm a little old for word up, bro. That's a lot of slang there. You seem like a young guy. Don't disrespect. And Win, what do aha moments mean? Aha moment is a moment when you realize something. Aha. You understand something. So the moment you understand. Aha. Aha. So in English, aha means I understand. So I hope you gave your sentence, I hope it gave you so many aha moments. So this is very casual. We only use this expression in speaking. So an aha moment, which means you understand. And Layla, could you give me another example with being? No. Don't give the examples to me, Layla. Here, you are being. You are being very nice today. There's an example. Keep practicing, Layla. It's up to you to bring example sentences here, and then I will help you. Don't ask me to make the sentences, please, because I'm not good at making examples. Thamare Kanan. Wow, I don't think I've seen you here before. I'm doing fine. How are you? You studying English? Ask some questions. Let's talk. Let's engage. Win, please check it out, my sentence using honored. I'm honored that you've spent a lot of time teaching us. Yep. Honored works there in that sentence. But please check it out. You can't use it because you use my sentence. So you should say, please check out my sentence. I put it there. Please check out my sentence. Korea with grace occurred. Awkward. Please pronounce these words. Occurred. Awkward. Occurred. Oh, that's a difficult one. Occurred. Awkward. All right. So occurred. Ah. Look at my mouth. Awkward. Occurred. Awkward. Syed, is phonetics important in English? Sure. Fanny, could you please pronounce as, us, ask, as, look at my mouth, as, us, as, us, ask. So as and ask, they begin with that A sound. As, ask, us. Kieran, yeah, hello, I see you. Honeybell, yes, I'm studying English. I've been watching Shaw English and Learn English, previous videos and live streaming. Thank you very much for watching, Honeybell, and I hope to help you improve your English. I'm here every Sunday. So you guys should be studying all week, preparing your questions, and then bring your questions on Sunday, and I will try to help. I'm not the best teacher in the world, but I do try. Sometimes I make mistakes, but I do my best. My chat is weird today. And Korean with grace. I am exhausted. I am worn out. I have hiked today. You could just say I hiked today. I hiked a lot today. So I went hiking today. That would probably be best. So you're exhausted. You're worn out. And Layla. I'm going to lay off watching news anymore is my sentence. You're using any more. So it doesn't work, Layla, because lay off already means stop. And then any more, you're using two words that kind of mean the same thing. So you have to cut any more. You could just say, I'm going to lay off watching news. And I'm going to type that out here again. I'm going to lay off watching, and we call it the news. There we go. Alina Shine, hi, what does mean word? I don't know that word. Is it slang? Well, let me check it. I got to check that, Alina, because I don't know that word. So I will first go to the Oxford Dictionary. Oxford Dictionary does not give me any money, but I do recommend them. I did not find it in the Oxford Dictionary. So next I go to the Urban Dictionary. That's where you're going to find the slang. And then I'm going to put, so I'll put the link to the Urban Dictionary here. This is the only place you're going to find new slang. And that looks like a bad word. Usually slang is, yeah, that's a bad word. So I can't help you out, Alina Shine. It's a bad word. It's slang. If I don't know where you saw that, but it's not a real word. If you did see that, check the Urban Dictionary. Win, is this sentence an idiom? What he picked up when he set down the bottle. I'm not sure if I understand this sentence. What he picked up when he sat down the bottle. I don't understand he sat down the bottle. Wayne, can you try that sentence again? Because I'm not sure what you're trying to say. And Kieran, could you please pronounce there, and there? They all make the same sound. There. They all make the same sound. There. Jacob, hello. Jacob Patterson. Welcome. I'm always trying to catch up with the questions, so I'll try to speed up. I'm about 6 or 7 minutes behind. Korean with Grace. It rained quite hard in Seoul for 3 days. When the speaker is telling the sentence, is it still raining in Seoul? Or is it already stopped? I think it's... that's a good question. It has rained quite hard in Seoul for 3 days. I think there's probably a rule. I don't know the rule. It has rained quite hard. It could still be raining, or it might have just stopped. But if it is still raining, we should say it has been raining quite hard in Seoul for 3 days. So if it's still raining, you should use the continuous raining. It is still raining. It has rained quite hard in Seoul. Yeah, that could mean it's still raining. It could mean it just stopped. I don't know the exact rule. I'm not perfect at grammar. And Wayne, Robin, I think your speaking speed is a little fast. Wayne, I don't think anybody in my life has ever told me my speaking speed is fast. Quite the opposite. I think I speak slow. Tika, could you please explain it to me about these sentences? I will try. I will do my assignment now. I'm going to do my assignment tomorrow. These sentences have different meanings, yet some people make mistakes. I will do my assignment now. Well, you're using will, so that means in the future, even 1 second in the future, you will do your assignment. And I'm going to do also future. So you could say I'm going to do my assignment now, and I will do my assignment tomorrow. So those sentences, will and going to, both represent the future. Technically, I think going to is more correct. Let me check. Because there is a difference between will and going to. They both mean future. Going to is used more for prediction, and will is used more for fact. So that's the rule, but native speakers use them a lot of native speakers use them interchangeably, just using will or going to for future tense. So I will do my assignment now is possible because I know it says now, but even 1 second in the future could be a will. A better sentence is I am going to do my assignment now. That's the better sentence, but a native speaker might say I will do my assignment now. All right, Beth's never going to let me live this down. How to pronounce Beth's? Beth's. That's a difficult one. Beth's. Beth's never going to let me live this down. Beth's. Shehiblu Tayang, I thought, but the thought I thought wasn't the thought I thought. Thank you for that. I thought a thought, but the thought I thought wasn't the thought I thought. That's a tongue twister, but it's not too difficult. I thought a thought, but the thought I thought wasn't the thought I thought. That's a sentence. Thanks, Sahiblu. I would love to hear you say that. Korean with Grace. He has left for Canada. He has left to Canada. What is the difference between the two sentences? If one is wrong, which one is correct? Well, I need more context to what you are talking about when you say that sentence. Now, both sentences are correct when you write them here. And what is different between them? Well, it depends on the context. He has left to Canada is very direct. He has left for Canada kind of means he's going to have a life there. So it depends what you're trying to express. So if I said my student has left for Canada, that would kind of mean my student went to live and study in Canada. And he left to Canada is more direct. Maybe he went just for a visit to Canada. Yeah, I would need more information on where you saw those two sentences, but they mean basically the same thing. Someone went to Canada. And David, how to learn English easy? Well, the English easy way is creating good habits. Before you even start English, you have to make yourself a diligent person. Whatever you do in life, you got to make yourself a diligent person. So that means you got to make good habits. You got to manage your time, and you got to put in effort. So for learning English, you got to make good habits. A good habit is, okay, I got to study every day. And once you can create these habits, English will be easy. Unfortunately, David, there's a lot of lazy students. They just don't want to put in the time. They want easy English. English is easy if you put in time and effort. If you don't put in time and effort, you cannot learn English. So create good habits. Start to study every day. Start to enjoy English. Then it becomes easy. If you don't like studying English, it's maybe never going to become easy. Layla, hey, Earth to Abby. Did you hear anything I just said? Earth to Abby. Earth to someone. Well, let's see what if that's going to be. I know what that means. And here it is. I found a. So there you go. It means that the person in question is trying to get the attention of the person they are speaking to. So if I am speaking to someone and they are not listening, I might say, Earth to Abby. Now, why do I say Earth to Abby? Because if someone is like that, there's some other place. So we think when people are deep in thought or daydreaming, they are in space, outer space. All right. So Earth to Abby means you're not on Earth right now. So Earth to you, please contact us. Please give us our attention. I know it's getting more confusing. So anyway, when someone is just not listening to you, you would say Earth to Abby, which means please focus on me. It's a little complicated. Alyssa Marie. Ooh, I'm 15 minutes behind. Ooh, sorry guys, I'll try to speed up. You got so many good questions today. I'm very happy with the questions today. Good quality questions today. Anyway, Alyssa Marie, giddy and excited. I said yes. Panicking, I rush out of the house. Grammar, punctuation, and structure. Giddy and excited. I said yes. Panicking, I rush out of the house. I'm not sure the grammar works. The punctuation works. The structure works. But these are not full sentences because you don't have capital letters. You need capital letters that tell me it's a full sentence. And I said yes. Maybe yes needs quotation marks. It doesn't have to, but you could. So listen, Maria, I'm not sure if you're trying to write a sentence or you saw this sentence, but these expressions can work. These sentences can work. Fanny, today is my last day working. I've been working for almost 4 years. Thanks you for having me, and thank you for all your support. Thank you for having me, and thank you for all your support. Thank you for having me. Yeah, that could. Yeah, thank you for employing me. That would mean, yeah, thank you for employing me. Thank you for having me, and thank you for all your support. Yeah, I think you could do that. Thank you for working with me, or thank you for having me. Could work. Korean with Grace, I just got a pop-up that you bought me a coffee. Thank you, Korean with Grace. Grace is so generous today. She has bought me 2 coffees. The first time a student has bought me 2 coffees in the same day. Thank you very much, Grace. Oh, you guys have a lot of questions. Sorry, I'll speed up here. Marina, what's the difference between come on, hop on? Jacob asked, what's the difference between come on, hop on? Well, come on can mean, you can use that anywhere. Come on, let's go. But hop on means get on the bus, get on the train. So hop on kind of means jump on. You could also say come on the train, come on the bus, but hop on can only be used with train or bus. I guess you could use it with airplane. Hop on the plane. That's more of a jump. But come on means just come, more of a come. If I didn't explain it, you got to ask again. I got to move on. Layla, I can't believe she still hangs out with him. She still hangs out with him. She must get off on being lied to. Get off on. Well, there's a phrasal verb. Let's go to the dictionary. Let's go to Oxford. Let's see if it's in Oxford. That's a good phrasal verb. Yeah, and there it is, right in Oxford. So I'll just post. And I'm just going to post the dictionary right there, and that explains it perfectly. I cannot explain it because it had some words YouTube doesn't like. And Sadi, hello. And when are the meanings of besides and moreover the same? I can't think of every situation, but they are certainly very similar. I wouldn't say they're exactly the same, but same family, same group. You'd have to bring in some example sentences when. But they're very close. In Korean with Grace, why do I feel my speaking skills getting worse? Because you don't practice, Grace. And Sabila, how to pronounce coffee, cold, coil. Listen again. Repeat after me. Coffee, coffee, cold, cold, coil. Don't disrespect. I's a whole lot of new alphabet. You feel me? Wow, don't disrespect. Where did you learn your English? So don't disrespect. I have to disrespect you. You got to improve your English, man, because this is more street language or urban English. If that's what you want to learn, great. But if you're trying to get a job or employment or you want to immigrate, you got to clean up your English a little bit. Not too much slang. Layla, you've given me tons of inspiration, so I'm going to ride this wave for as long as I can and see how far it takes me. Could you explain the second sentence? I'm going to ride this wave. I don't know exactly where you got that. So this wave could mean good luck. I'm going to ride this wave. I'm going to keep keep doing or keep using this good luck. It would help if you told me I need more information, Layla. Jacob Patterson. How do we use sometime, and sometimes? Is there a sometime? According to the dictionary, the first two are the same. So if I said come over to my house sometime, that means a time in the future. If I said come over, so that would just mean sometime would just mean one event. But sometimes would mean kind of more events. If I said come over to my house sometimes with an S, I'm not saying come over sometime, one time. I'm come over a few times. So Jacob, that is one difference between sometime and sometimes. But Jacob, it would be better if you brought in some example sentences so I could help you. Anyway, if I said at some time in the future, I will go to Canada. So at some time in the future, that's talking about one time in the future. If I said sometimes I go to Canada, which means past and future, many times I go to Canada. Okay. Sorry, Jacob, I got to move on. Don't disrespect grinding. Going to lay. All right. How I what does wound up? Wound up. There's a phrasal verb. How did I wind up? How did I wound up living in Korea? So Grace, this is wound up is past of wind up. So to find yourself in a particular specific place or situation. How did I get in this situation? That's what it means. Layla, enjoy your chicken parts chiquitas because there's no way we're finding seats together. When do native speakers use the word chiquitas? That's not an English word. That's Mexican food. That's I think that's a Spanish word. Might mean females or something. I don't know. It's not an English word, so I can't really help you with that, Layla. It's not raining here. Nowadays, I'm watching Fanny's pronunciation videos. I think I got it when I repeat her voice, but after that, I think I'm impressed. What should I do? Keep watching the videos. The more you pronunciate first before you can pronounce the words, you have to train your ear. All right, that's part of it. I don't think a lot of people realize before the sounds come out, your ears have to recognize the sounds. So to properly study Fanny's pronunciation video, first is listening, being able to hear her say the different sounds. When you train your ear, okay, I can hear the difference, then the pronunciation will start to improve. Keep watching the videos. Layla, maybe she did send me a Valentine in my mailbox. I'm afraid to look. If I look and there's nothing there, I'll be crushed. I'll be crushed. Well, let's go to the dictionary. Be crushed. internet. When I'm doing the live stream, sometimes my internet is slow. All right, so there's crush somebody. When you crush somebody, you destroy their confidence or happiness. So I'll be crushed. My happiness will be destroyed. Lolly Lolly, hello. Hey, Lolly Lolly and Layla. I saw you in Jack's live class when I went to visit Jack. I've never met Jack face to face, but maybe in the future. He's in Korea too. Layla, Robin, your speaking is great. I love it. Kiran, hello from India. Hello from California. You cannot be in two places, Kiran. Layla, the tree was covered with white blossoms. She got a bouquet of flowers after the snow. Is there a difference between flowers and blossoms? Yes, I think so. I don't know. The blossoms is a noun. I don't know technically the difference between blossom, but it seems similar to bouquet. Blossoms are flowers, but I think just blossoms and flowers, yeah, they're the same thing. We would say bouquet of flowers. That's what we're going to say. We're probably not going to use blossoms very much. Kiran, you are not. Oh, you're. I'm really from my home. Where's your home now? You said so many places. I'm still 15 minutes behind. All right, I'll speed up, guys. I get everything he produces, and so there's a lot from which to choose. I'm curious, what is the meaning of "and so"? Could you help me? Oh, this looks. Therefore, and so. If you check therefore in the dictionary. I got to move on, Layla. I'd like to spend more money or more time on this one, but a lot of people are waiting. I'm going to get rid of. Sorry, don't disrespect. Your language is causing YouTube to highlight your messages. So please don't disrespect. Don't cause problems with YouTube. Layla, my grief at my mom's death was terrible. I'm so sad that you can't come to visit me. What's the main difference between them? Between what? I'm not sure your question there. My grief at my mom's death was terrible. I'm so sad that you can't come to visit me. What's the main difference between them? The sentences are very different. I'm not sure what you're asking there, Layla. You got to ask again. Sanol Burkett from Turkey, greetings. Layla, my purpose of learning English is to communicate well with others. My goal of braces is to get a good appearance. Which one is better to say, purpose or goal? Well, purpose and goal can be used in so many different situations. And some situations we use purpose. Robin, which situations do we use purpose? I cannot think of every situation right now we use purpose. And some situations we use goal. Robin, which situations do we use goal? I cannot think of every situation that we use goal. But your first sentence, my purpose of learning English is to communicate. You can use purpose. And you could also use goal. So sometimes they go together. And my goal of braces, I don't think that works. I would say the reason, there's a third one, the reason I got braces. That's what you would say there. The reason I got braces in that case. All right, all right, all right. Trying to catch up here. Sharif Matara, could you please guide which is the sentence is right? Do you remember where we are now? Do you remember where are we now? The first one, that both are wrong because you do not have a question mark. So do you remember where we are now with a question mark? Korea with Grace, let me make a fake situation. If I dated with a Canadian boy and we break up and he went back for his country to leave me, he has left. You could use both, but maybe I would use for, might be better. But you could use both in that situation. Layla, could I use earth to someone in the same situation when I talk to someone? Yes. If someone is not paying attention, they're thinking about something else. Earth to Robin. Layla, thanks. My at-home friends. Let me practice on them. Could you explain this sentence, please? My at-home friends? I don't know what the at-home friends are. Sorry, Layla, I can't help you with that one. I don't know at-home friends. Do the friends live with that person at their home? I don't know. Do they have roommates? I don't know. Syed Hussein, Earth to Abby is similar to zone out. Well, yeah. When someone is doing that, we say they zone out. So when someone zones out, you could say earth to that person to get their attention. Don't zone out. Robin, Grace is such a great student and person. Sure. And Muhammadu, thanks for your availability. Yes, thank you for watching. Lolly, when can I use would and used to? Examples, I used to live in Paris and I would live in Paris. Well, those are very different, Lolly. So used to is a fact. It happened in the past. It was a fact. It happened in the past. You did live in Paris. Well, if you said I used to live in Paris, I would live in Paris. It's talking about future possibility. All right. So one, used to, past tense. You did it. It's fact. Would. So I would live in Paris. And usually that's not a complete sentence. If you want a complete sentence, you should say, I would live in Paris if it was cleaner. That means in the future, there's a possibility you would live in Paris. I could live in Paris. I would live in Paris. Future possibilities. Hope that helps you, Layla. Let me know if you got another example. Layla, you came on the hike, though. This is easier than swimming. Did I use though in the meaning of to? Though does not mean to. You came on the hike, though. Well, Layla, you have to give more information of what, I don't know what you're trying to say. So you could use you came on the hike though, and you came on the hike too. Both can work, but I don't know what you're trying to say because I need more information. So both could work, but I don't know what you're trying to say, which one you're trying to say. So your question, did I use though in the meaning of to? I don't know. What are you trying to? Are you trying to say to, or are you trying to say though? Layla, if you don't like him, just say so because I think I'm going to ask him out. Doesn't mean she will ask him to go out. Ask him out means ask him on a date. So that's very common for date. If you're going to ask someone out, you want a date. Still behind. Win. Okay, I joined Robin's live stream. Moreover, I'll ask a lot of questions to him, but about besides, I always think the meaning is same with moreover. It can be. Let me check that. I can't say 100% because there might be some situations I'm not thinking of. But let's see. Let's check what other people say. Let's get the rules. Okay, so besides is informal and moreover is formal. So that's right. So when speaking, we're always going to use besides. We're not really going to use moreover. When you're writing an essay, then you use moreover, but for speaking, we don't use moreover. So I agree with that. And they are very similar. They are very similar. But it can get complicated. But for the most part, they're the same. Great with grace. So, sewed, sewed or sewn. So, sewed, sewed. I saw the clothes. I sew the clothes. Please pronounce these sentences. So there you go. So, sewed. Sewed or sewn. So, sewed, sewed. I saw the clothes. I sew the clothes. We don't make that sentence. So when you get words like this is where the IPA, the phonetic alphabet, really helps. So I'm going to give a link here. And here is one site I go to check phonetic. It's not, the site's not perfect. If I have a list of words, so I'm going to put your list of words there. Quickly. And you got saw. Ugh, so many words. How did you type all those words? And close. And then we got to check American pronunciation, show transcription. And then I'll post it here. Oh, geez, it doesn't post very good here. I'm trying to be quick, guys. So I went to that. I took your words. Let's put a comma. All right, there you go. So the IPA could really help you if you have confusing words like that, because you can see the vowel sound. Oh, the vowel sounds, the O sound is the same. So, sewed, sewn, so, sewed, and then saw and close. You can see saw and close. Well, saw doesn't belong there. That's a different vowel sound. So when I have a list of words, I would go to that website, put in those words, and I can see the vowel sounds. And then I know exactly how to say those sounds. So questions like that, IPA would help. All right, I got to move on. Layla. Hey, Layla, are you okay, B? Let's take a walk. Let's take a walk has the same. Let's go for a walk. This might be advanced. Are you okay? Let's take a walk. Let's take a walk might mean I have something to tell you. Yeah, we're going to take a walk together, but it might mean I have something important to tell you. Because Are you okay? That person didn't say yes or no. They said, let's take a walk. So they want to go for a walk with you to tell you some important information, maybe bad news. Dung Do, hello from Vietnam. And Nasan Wong, hello, welcome. It's been over 10 minutes since you wrote that message. I hope you're still here. Win's Wi-Fi connection's bad. Win is trying to help my Wi-Fi connection. Listen, Marie, thank you. TCTTFN, and I'm not sure what that means. Layla, A, wow, the weather today is too hot. B, indeed. When should I use... Oh, indeed, just as yes. Just yes. Indeed, yes. That's okay. Layla, I mean, my grief at my mom's death was terrible. I'm so sad that you can't come to visit me. What's the main difference between grief and sad? Well, Layla, if you go to the dictionary, Layla, I'm going to the Oxford Dictionary. I'm typing in grief. And there is Oxford Dictionary, the first meaning of grief, a very sad feeling, especially when someone dies. So there you go. That's grief, and and if you check sad, let's go to the Oxford Dictionary. Sad. And let's put that here. So sad is unhappy, or showing unhappiness. So you can be sad when someone dies, but grief is described as very sad. Layla, he was here to snap some photos of him. Could I say take? Yes, you can. Snap is kind of slang or for photo. Take a photo, snap a photo. Oh man, we gotta... I'm gonna report that guy. Where did we get all these bad guys today? All right. Move faster. My questions are waiting for you. Yeah, I got rid of that guy. I got rid of 2 guys today. All right, let's see. Lolly, thanks, Robin. Layla, I was just passing by, so I thought I'd drop in and borrow a paper. Did I use drop in correctly? Yep. And moldy, yes. Robin, I don't know. I think my questions aren't useful and good today. Maybe I waste... No. I'm here to answer all questions. But Layla, what really irritates me is your lack of confidence. Layla, you should never feel sorry. If you feel sorry, then you are making me upset, because no student should feel sorry. Yeah, Layla is a great student. And lolly, I meant would when it's used for something in the past and it's finished now. You're asking me to think of the example. Would. I gotta cheat. Use this past. I can't, off the top of my head. There's would. Lolly lolly. Here's some example sentences with would in. But these are. Okay. Here. Here's one with negative. So the baby wouldn't go to sleep. That would is past tense of will. So that's would is past tense of will, but creating a sentence like it's easy using wouldn't for past tense, but using would for past tense, I don't know. I can think of wouldn't. Oh, here's one. So we would always go to the seaside for our holidays. So yeah. That could be past tense of will for future. If you think of future as will, this could be the past tense would. We would. But lolly lolly, I hope you bring in some example sentences instead of me looking for. You bring them in, lolly lolly. Help me out here. Layla, I heard many people say though with the meaning of to. Well, you bring me that video or that sentence, because no, it doesn't mean to. Let me check. Anyway, I can't find any examples. Layla, you show me, because those shouldn't mean the same thing. Layla, I'm so glad to make friends with you. I'm so glad because I can make friends with you. Which one is better? I'm so glad to make friends with you. I'm so glad I could be friends with you. First one is better because the second one we would say I'm so glad because I could be friends with you. Kieran, why are you so serious? I'm not a serious person, but I think just the pressure of having so many questions. I gotta always be thinking. Layla, I sure hope he goes into hiding for the next 100 years. For the next 100 years. I'm sure you know I love you. What's the difference between I sure hope and I'm sure? Well, that's very different. Well, first of all, I'm sure. I'm sure. I'm sure the sky is blue. So this is a 100% fact. of course, the sky is not always blue. Sometimes it's raining or snowing. But let's just say the sky is blue. I'm sure the sky is blue. Tomorrow, I'm sure the sky is blue. I sure hope it's blue tomorrow. So this is not a fact. This is a wish. So I sure hope. This is a strong wish. Very strong. So this sure, I am sure, I sure hope is a common expression. This usually goes together. I sure hope. It's a strong wish. We could hear the thunder rumbling in the distance. Yep, you used that correctly. And did I catch up on all the questions? I don't see any more questions. Is that it? The questions stopped? Oh, we're over an hour. Anyway, I'll finish up in the next minute or so. Get any last questions or comments in, guys? Question mark. It's gone. 3 people kicked out. Then another guy began trying to arrange a date with me, and I told him to get lost. Does get lost mean go, oh, get lost? Let's check the dictionary. Let's go to Oxford. Get lost. Right there. Get lost. Right in the Oxford Dictionary. Lolly lolly. I used to drink milk when I was a child, and I would drink milk when I was a child. Oh, thank you, lolly lolly. You could probably something. I don't have to think much. Now okay. I got it now, lolly lolly. See, that's why I'm not the best teacher in the world. It takes me longer because of my age. What's the difference? Yeah, that's a good question. I used to drink milk when I was a child. I would drink milk when I was a child. I think for the sentence I would drink milk. Ask Jack. Ask Jack the difficult questions and ask me the easy questions. Because there might be a rule, lolly lolly. I just don't know. But naturally, I think used to is better in this situation. You made me think. I would drink milk when I was a child. Let me check that. See, I think you're going into a technical rule of the difference, and I just don't know the technical rule. So I'm going to check that. You know, they mean the same thing. I'm looking at the British Council. And they're both talking about past actions that don't happen anymore. the only thing it's saying is would is a little bit more formal than used to. Used to being more common. So that's a good question, Lolly Lolly. Try another teacher, because to me, used to seems more common for that. And according to the British Council, they both mean the same thing, but how we use it, of course, is different. So sorry, I can't really give you a confident answer, Lolly Lolly. Check a few more teachers. Tell me what they say so I know the answer too. Oh yeah, Grace. I will try to walk 2 hours a day every day. No, you will not try. You will do. There is no try. Yeah, I'm not old. Yeah, Layla, it's very difficult to teach video because I cannot hear you guys. I can only read your question. And a lot of your questions need examples, and I don't have the examples. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I'm tired now, so I'll go to bed. And I'll see you around the internet, whether it's in a chat room or next Sunday. So take care, everyone. Keep studying, and see you soon. All right. Thank you, Lolly. Let me know. Bye, guys.